Eddie outside. The solar power edition. I don't mind the sun sometimes, the image it shows. I can taste you on my lips and smell you into my clothes. Cinnamon and sugary and softly spoken lines. You never know just how you look through other people's eyes. Solar panel. I'm charging my phone with a solar panel. It doesn't look like it's working very well. What's going on here? I think the chat is working. It's 2:25 p.m. Hello! We got some people who have joined. I don't know you, but I'm just going through the live. But yes, your chat is working. Good to know. All right. Hello, Bart. Isn't here. Urbana? Oh, you are Urbana, Illinois. Oh, it's 1:25 there. Outside. I know, it's time to come outside. It is cheerful. Nice and cheerful. This is not a green screen. I'm actually outside. Literally. Get ready to run into some weird people online. You can block them out or just ignore them. People just come in and this is their entertainment to make people miserable. I will not let them make me miserable. What's up? Yes, we are talking today. I guess whatever comes to mind. Fresh air is always, it's always healthy and good for you. What's good for you is healthy most of the time. Today looks like a lake day. Rita is right. I didn't bring my instruments outside. I usually have my instruments with me. There are some jerks out there, that's for sure. Yep. We just need to put our armor on. I put my armor on, show you how strong I am. I put my armor on, show you how strong I am. I am unstoppable. I don't need batteries to play. It's garden lawn. This is my lawn. For now, this is my lawn. Until I go someplace else. You like that song? I am unstoppable. I put my armor on, show you how strong I am. I'm on the right track, baby. I was born this way. I have my wand, though. I make sure that I have my wand. My wand makes a difference. I guess today is a cleaned up version of Eddie's Funhouse. Good sir. What are we doing today? I don't know. If I think too much about it, I might hinder the creative flow. Ignorance, timeout, block, sufficient, no armor needed, armor on. It's acknowledgement. Just tapped your screen twice to like the live. Could you ask people to double check your live? Double check my live to make sure that, so you tap the screen twice, and I only see one like up there. Now I see 2 likes. It looks like it's working today. Everything is fully operational, fully functioning. I just feel like it's a magical day today. Are we magical people? Always thumbs up. That's right. Keep your thumbs up. It's kind of quiet out here. It's funny that my wand looks like a Nimbus 2000, the way it's shaped. Somehow, I don't know if that's deliberate. Looks like the Nimbus 2000. For those of you who are into Harry Potter, Eyes Fit Magical Ring. It's a magical ring. It's a garnet. I wish I didn't chip it. I was afraid of the stone coming out of the ring. That's your like. One of the 2 is your like. So you left me a like. Thank you for that. Rita Robinson. Oh, Let's all just take a deep breath. Keep your mind clear. Ignore what's troubling you. Let's ignore what's troubling us. I know I'm talking a lot, but don't mind me just letting you know I subscribe to. Oh, thank you for subscribing to your channel, everybody. If you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button for this gentleman. No, it's not hot today. It's a nice spring day. Yesterday was rainy and cold. I wonder how much longer I'll be in the shade. That's so weird. It's showing. This is my solar panel. My solar panel, see? And it's plugged into my phone, but the charge is going down. It's not good. That's not good. You're in Colorado. Oh, it's hot in Colorado? Are you in the Rocky Mountains? That's what Colorado is known for. Also, South Park, Colorado. Oh my God, you killed Kenny. That's where my mom is from. She's from Loveland, Colorado. 100%. Is that what your phone is charged to? That is so odd. Why? If it's showing a charge, I keep asking that. Plug it in. There we go. You have the Rockies? Do you have a case of the Rockies? What should be the topic today? I made a video. It was a video of a rat and a cat having a showdown. What's the program for today? I don't know. We're kind of random here. I talk about a lot of subjects. Hello. I did pass my... You did? Sadly, I can't hear you. You can't hear me? I wonder why. You're the only one who can't seem to hear me right now. Check your volume. Turn up your volume. Pump up the volume, pump up the volume, pump, pump. That's sad. All you see is my mouth moving. Your lips move, but I can't hear what you're saying. No, I meant before, after the day. It's Tuesday. Ruby Tuesday. I used to do a thing about breast cancer awareness. Eddie Frozen. Let it go, let it go. I'm one with the wind and sky. Let it go, let it go. You'll never see me cry. Here I am, and here I'll stay. The cold never bothered me anyway. Hope you get famous. I'm already kind of famous. Sorry, I meant to say that it's past my bedtime and I can't hear you because my mom will get angry. Oh, you gotta be quiet. I can't hear you. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants. That's what I remember, the theme song. I can't hear you. That's right. We hear you, so that's a personal thing. Yeah. Fix your volume. Get yourself a pair of headphones. Yes, that's a good idea. I have a pair of headphones. At night when I want to listen to binaural beats, I like binaural beats. It stimulates the left and right side of your brain. Best thing you ever got was a pair of headphones. Yeah, your mom won't know. Unless your mom calls for you, you won't be able to hear your because you'll have your headphones on. Mom, I'm turning on my headphones. I won't be able to hear you. That's what I did. Somebody was complaining that my speakers were too loud. Hello again. I had something to eat, and then I came outside. I'm trying out my solar panel. Yay, Taco Tuesday. That's right. It's raining tacos from out of the sky. It's raining tacos. No need to ask why. Just open your mouth and close your eyes. It was meat, lettuce, cheese. Oh, message retractive. Pink tacos. Oh, behave yourself. This is a family show. Now I'm going to see if it's charging. It looks like it is. Yes, I remember you. The goat. From Deutschland. Wie geht's? It looks like my shade is slowly disappearing. It's the Germany guy. Guten Tag. This cloud kind of looks like Snoopy. It's Snoopy! Or is it Barney? Barney or Snoopy? I don't know. There we go. Bye, Eddie. Sorry. I wish I can stay, but I should probably got... Yeah, you don't want to make your mom mad. Yeah, you have school. That's terrible. Snoopy! Do you remember Snoopy? No dogs allowed. No dogs allowed. Charlie Brown was a big deal when I was a kid. There was Charlie Brown Christmas, the Great Pumpkin. I might have to move pretty soon. The sun is quickly trekking across the sky. Boy, that sun really heats up. Hello, Rita. Rita said hi. Lovely Rita, Rita maid, where would I be without you? I think that's a Beatles song. Can you run? But yep, you can run, but you can't hide. That was in the Road Warrior. Remember the Road Warrior? You can run, but you can't hide. And then there was Who Ran Bartertown? Who Ran Bartertown? Master Blaster. How old am I? I'll be 57 years old. I guess I look like I'm in my 40s. I don't know. I lost track. I'm definitely going to have to move. I'm starting to feel the heat already. It's also Pink Floyd. Yeah. You better run. I think I remember that song. Da 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 da. They're gonna put you and your mother in a cardboard box. You better run. I like Pink Floyd. We were born in the 1900s. That's right. Before the turn of the century. Let's see. I'm negotiating. Can you tell it's already getting my shade is slowly going away. Slowly but surely. I am I am serious, and don't call me Shirley. Maybe it won't get hot. I'm going to chance it. I was out here earlier and it started to drizzle. And then it got sunny while I was inside. I'm going to have to start refusing shirts that don't fit me. This shirt doesn't quite fit me. I like it, but it doesn't fit me. I call them belly shirts because you can see my belly. If I raise my arms, you can see my belly. My mom and I joke about that. Whenever I try on a shirt, I raise my arms. And if it shows my belly, I don't want it. You run and you catch up with the sun, but it's sinking, racing around to come behind you again. Like when Superman throws a ball. Indiana, India or Pakistan. Is that like English or Spanish? I like India. A lot of Indian people come to Eddie's Funhouse. I wish I could go to Six Flags or Disneyland. I wish I had the money to go to Disneyland. I haven't been to Disneyland. I've been to Disneyland twice, but I haven't been there lately. I want to go on the Peter Pan ride. I've been on the Peter Pan ride 2 times already. And then the Dumbo ride. I remember when I was a little kid, I went on the Dumbo ride. Back when they had the mouse that had the whip. The mouse was cracking the whip and making the elephants fly. Sometimes my childhood wasn't all that bad. The Pink Floyd song, Time. Time. What other Pink Floyd song did I like? Hey you, out beyond the wall, breaking bottles in the hall. Can you hear me? Hey you, don't tell me there's no hope at all. Hey you, out beyond the wall, breaking bottles in the hall. Can you help me? I wish I had that gift for remembering words to songs. Okay, okay, okay. Is there anybody in there? Please nod if you can hear me. Is there anyone home? Can you stand up? I do believe it's working good. That'll keep you going for the show. Come on, it's time to go. There is no pain you are receiving. I've got that feeling once again. I cannot put my finger on it now. The dream is gone, the child is gone. I have become comfortably numb. Saw your pic in a red shirt from Old. Oh yeah, the one with the owl. That was a real barn owl. perched on my hand. I had to put on a glove. It was pretty cool. That was at the California State Fair. I saw Lou Ferrigno there. Lou Ferrigno, he was the Incredible Hulk back in the day. Yeah, comfortably numb. Are you comfortably numb? My hands felt just like two balloons. But I was a child, I caught a fever. No, I caught a fleeting glimpse. Out of the corner of my eye, I turned to look, but it was gone. I cannot put my finger on it now. The child is gone, the dream is gone. I have become comfortably numb. See how it's getting more bright? It doesn't take long for my shade to go away. I think the Earth is spinning at 1,000 miles an hour. My brother was telling me that. The Earth spins at 1,000 miles an hour. It's like the sun is a giant flashlight. Don't have the substance to make your hands feel like two balloons. Earth is flat. Of course it is. What was I thinking? Every heavenly body is round. Have you noticed that? Every heavenly body, or like the sun, the moon, the planets, they're all round. There we go. Now we got cloud cover. The moon is hollow. Some people say it's made of green cheese. The moon, it's like a Death Star. Tenacious D has a song about the Death Star. Does that make you a heavenly body? It depends on who you ask. I have a heavenly body floating through outer space. What airplane is that? I don't know. Oh, you can hear an airplane? I'm near an airport. I'm near Georgia Airport. I always see them either flying east or west. Because there's either an east side or a west side of the Americas. You're back. Hello, Stephen Smith. Any relation to Kevin Smith or Will Smith? The Smiths. That's a pretty common last name, Smith. Welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. Let's see how my charger's working. What is going on? I guess it's gonna, what's it? The most common. Smith and Black. Black, white, Smith. Robbins. Commercial. I guess that's what it's doing. It's just stopping it's making my battery so it doesn't lose power too fast, too quickly. Yeah, every time I look at it, it's losing power. Cheese! Smith & Wesson, that's right. Don't forget about Smith & Wesson. And then there's Winchester. Have you been to the Winchester Mystery House? That's an interesting place. All right, time to move. Time to relocate. I can't stand this burning my head. It's burning my head. Wow. My yard is mostly on a hillside. There we go. I wonder why it's doing that. 4 million degrees in the UK. You have no water. Oh, it's because of a storm? Why do you have no water in the UK? Only static style. It's raining a lot in the UK most of the time. You're not allowed to have water. You're allowed to look at it. I hear you're allowed to look at it, but you can't have it. And there's buildings there. There's houses, but you're only allowed to look at them. It's probably dark there. They keep the rain. They keep it all in little jars. They give you one jar so you don't forget what it tastes like. Any Sasquatch sightings? I haven't seen any Sasquatches. But then again, he's a hide and seek champion. Sasquatch is the hide and seek champion. I saw a t-shirt that said that. It was funny. I like that. I also saw a bumper sticker that said, "Sorry for going the speed limit. Some of us have warrants." They have never been able to prove that Bigfoot exists. They've never been able to do that. Only foot daggers around here. Foot daggers? D-A-G-G-E-R-S, daggers? Foot daggers. Well, I hope I'm as famous as people think I am. Only Eddie, Bart made me say it. Bart made you say that? There's no, that it's very hot and there's no water. So is Bart over there in the UK also? Oh, foot draggers. Draggers. Did I say daggers? Oh, you did spell daggers. So it's not me. It was a typo. Foot draggers. Or knuckle draggers. That makes me laugh. Knuckle draggers. Or mouth breathers. That makes me laugh too. When some people talk about mouth breathers. Mouth breathers and knuckle draggers. Have I seen Sasquatch? No? Sasquatch! He was featured in The Pick of Destiny, Sasquatch. I have lots of things to show you. A guy just assaulted me with milk. How dare he? I like those jokes. Why did the man fall in the well? Because he couldn't see that well. No, I didn't. What's up, Ed? Swirls. Welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. Drippingfeld, Depringfeld. What's Depringfeld? Is that another typo? I like that wrench emoji. Why would you have a wrench emoji? Emoji. It's pronounced emoji. Springfield. Bart is Springfield. That's where the Simpsons, that's right, that's where they reside, in Springfield. I'm Troy McClure. You may have seen me in movies like Dial M for Murder. That was played by Phil Hartman. Phil Hartman did that voice. Troy McClure. He was also a friend of Paul Rubens. I think that was before he was in Saturday Night Live as a cast member. That is so weird. Why is this not charging my phone? Why? I'm sitting here with a solar panel. Eddie's outside today. They let me outside. This is me. No makeup, no meds. Did you hear that hawk? There's a hawk. Sometimes they like to hang around here. They like to hang around here. I guess there's no Bobo today. Bobo is inside resting comfortably. For those of you who don't know, my mom got her new hearing aids today, so I need to be careful not to talk so loudly. Don't speak so loudly. I have my hearing aids. Why don't they call glasses seeing aids? I have seeing aids. What? He's still chained up. That's right. I'm still chained by my ankle. They don't want me to wander off. They don't want me to wander off. It's a long chain though. I could reach the refrigerator and the bathroom. It is. It's probably a poorly made solar panel. I want to make a CD solar panel. Have you seen those? They take a CD and they drill 2 holes in it. And they wrap copper wire through it. I want to make one. I could make a solar panel. I have CDs. I just need copper wire. And maybe a soldering iron. Wouldn't that be cool? I could make them and sell them. Solar powered. This is about the size of a CD. I could probably, I forget how many watts it generates, or how many volts. I think you need at least 12 volts. That's what this is. Nope, it doesn't say. Then I could just sit here and make solar panels out of CDs. Hey, just give me your old CDs and I'll make solar panels out of them. I could take a bit off the price. Bring me your old CDs. That's pretty cool. If you could make a stand for it. Then you could sit out here. You could cook. You could run your refrigerator. That is nonsense. Have you seen those? They take a CD, they wrap copper wire through the hole in the CD. I want $1 million. I have all the zeros, just need the one. That's right. All you need is the one. $1 million. $1 million. I've always wanted one of those Virtucon rings. I wonder if I could buy one online. Virtucon. $1 million. I guess if you can print that much money, you can have that much money. Money is make-believe. People live and die based on money. It's make-believe. It's just pieces of paper that have things printed on it, printed on the money. It used to be gold. Gold is now, has gone up considerably. Just a couple of years, like 4 years ago, gold was around almost $1,000 or around $1,000. Now it's like $2,000. Paper, yep, paper rectangles. And people die because they don't have it, because they don't have paper rectangles with little pyramids on them. I'll give you one, just add it to the end of the zeros with a point, yeah. The Dewey Decimal System, 3,500, that's how much it is now, $3,500. I used to have some troy ounce gold coins. They were Australian troy ounce gold coins. And then I had to sell them. Hold on to your gold until you really need it. Bitcoin, wouldn't that have been nice to know? Years ago when Bitcoin was a dime a dozen. Not even pieces of paper, just a number in a database. Yeah. And we all believe it. We all believe that pieces of paper can pay your rent, can pay for your dental work, can pay for the repairs on your car. I have silver coins collection. Hang on to it. I have a few silver dollars. They're Morgan silver dollars. They have like, they were made in 1902, sometime around there, back in the time of the Titanic. My shekels, your shillings, shekels. Is it shekels or shackles? That's right, shekels. I have all that and more. You keep them in a little box under your bed, like the beast under your bed, in the closet, in your head. Sometimes people renovate their homes and they find money in the walls. Wouldn't that be nice? I'm going to tear down this wall. Oh wait, there's money. There's money behind that drywall or behind that plaster. Like in the ACA song, Money Talks. Yeah, AC/DC. Money talks, BS walks. Money talks. So you might be from the same generation as me. A whole draw, I wish. Yeah. But then you find people buried sometimes. You can find bodies buried. You're taking a risk when you start taking down when you start tearing up your house. You go into attics and found guns. Oh, cool. Hey, look what I found in your attic. I went up there to get a raccoon and I found some guns. Then you can go to the Antiques Roadshow. Detarts? What are detarts this week? Eurovision? A little younger. Shh. Starts. Evolution starts here. That's right. Evolution starts here. Evolution. We don't want knuckle draggers. We don't want lip. What do they call those? Mouth breathers. No mouth breathers. No knuckle draggers. Shave. A shave and a haircut. Are we having fun today? We're out here where there's an unlimited supply of oxygen. Eurovision Song Contest. Eurovision. There we go. Creation, not evolution. But the music from when was the music? Thanks, bro. I was exposed to it. I see. Flat, not spherical. I was like listening to, who is that guy in King of the Hill? Dale Gribble. He was an interesting guy. When I was asleep, was anything inserted into my body? Yes, sir. He was a smoker, too. And then John Redcorn would always be jumping out of his window. It was pretty funny watching. Have you ever heard of a romantic partner? Oh, have I ever had? It's been a while since I've had a romantic partner. Have you ever had? I have had romantic partners. I don't think she would admit it, though. I don't think any of them would admit it. I don't pest... Oh, I do pest control, too. I was a smoker. Now you're not. Do you feel better now? A lot of people, they say nicotine is very hard to stop. If you have ever been, if you have ever seen the Eurovision Song Contest, you would check it out. You should check it out. I'm outside. It's hard to see these letters. If you have never seen, okay, it's called Eurovision Song Contest. Okay. You look like you still pure. Do I look like I'm still pure? You mean as in, I've never known a woman? Yes, much. With Mike for stop smoking. But I smoke lots of, you like the ganja a lot? Do you use a pipe or do you roll your own? It's okay, because it's a plant. Marijuana doesn't give you a hangover. But don't OD. That's right. Never too much. Don't do what you can't handle. That's what they say. And don't get high on your own supply. Don't get high on your own supply. Don't do what you can't handle. And what was the other one? Don't hide it, divide it. I'm more depressed since I stopped cigarettes. Isn't that interesting? Whenever we mess with our body chemistry, we start to notice things. We start to notice changes. Nicotine is preventative, representative. Oh, it causes Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Interesting. My son likes blunt sometimes. Crank. Ed, are you pure? I don't know what you mean by pure. Pure as in like virgin snow. The weed is great. A lot of people think so. Around here sometimes I smell weed in the air. It hangs in the air. Or concerts. When I go to concerts, you can always rely on the smell. Still have a soul. Still have your V card. I don't have a V card. Oh, V card. People ask me that. Are you a virgin? I had a woman ask me. I had two different women ask me that. Are you a virgin? Maybe I should play that angle. Perverts doesn't cause. Oh, it prevents. Oh, it really. Okay. I've heard a lot of benefits. There's a lot of benefits to the cannabis. And I think that's why they don't want us to have it. They want us to erode. They don't want anything healthy for us. You should like one. Wear a wedding ring. That's what I should do. It makes you more magnetic. Because then you look like forbidden fruit. If you have I have one. I have a Lord of the Rings ring that fits on my ring finger. You know, my wedding ring finger. Maybe I should wear that. Then I'll get me some action. Smoking is the worst way to take. It is? You got to bake it into brownies. There was an old lady who baked brownies. She was known for her brownies. She didn't live in a shoe. I'm going to have to go get my... Yeah, this solar panel doesn't seem to be doing its job. I don't know why the lightning shows here. Nicotine, not THC. Nicotine. That's very addictive. It's hard to break that habit once you start nicotine. But eating it gets me way high. You're wasting a lot. When there's smoke, you're wasting so much of it. Lightning means charging. Yeah, it does, but it's not charging. My phone's not charging. It shows the lightning, but it's not charging. I had so much hope. Maybe it's just a slow charge. What's interesting, it was able to run a fan. I had a fan that had a USB wire on it. And it ran the fan, but it's not charging my phone. It ran the fan. It's been 54 minutes. I'm going to have to stop wearing my glasses. I notice my vision improves when I'm not wearing my glasses. I can see when I wear my glasses and take them off, everything is so blurry. They say marijuana is good for glaucoma. My only fan, that's right. I was going to make a solar-powered air conditioner. I had the little fan, I had the solar panel, and I never got around to making it. I didn't have the tools. Pause. Weed is good or bad? I hear a lot more benefits. There are a lot more benefits to the cannabis. They say it is addicting. There was a girl who tried to stop, who got off weed, but it took a while to get off of it. It wasn't fun. There was a YouTuber, I don't remember her name, but she was talking about how hard it was to stop smoking it. The only true high is Jesus. That'd be a good t-shirt, wouldn't it? The only true high is Jesus. Help Eddie buy more fans. That's right. I'm going to need to buy some fans.
If at first you don't succeed, offer money.
You should do a session on stream.
What kind of session are we talking about? A hypnosis session or therapy session? The Most High. He is the Son of the Most High. We are also sons of the Most High. Read between the lines, I guess. Or read between the lines. Freddie Mercury used to have little people with cocaine on the tops of their heads, and his guests would snort cocaine off the tops of their heads. Why does that make me laugh? That's a weird lifestyle. That's like Roman emperor lifestyle. Come here, come here. I want to do a line. I wish to do a toot. Then there was like robots that carry trays with alcoholic beverages on them. I don't smoke. Smoking's bad for you. Unless it's for medicinal purposes. L. Mike. Should my foot be purple right now? Should my foot be purple right now?
It was considered rude not to offer your guest drugs back in those days. I know, cocaine used to be legal. Cocaine was used to treat some ailments. I was like watching history, actual history. Undo your top button. I just did. This is my top button. I let the hot air. How do you have fun? I usually go to family get-togethers. That's how I have fun. My brother has a friend who has a shooting range on his property. So we go to the shooting range on his property, and that's pretty fun. I get to bring my pistols, Everybody has their high-powered rifles. No. Why would you say that? What did I just say? I missed something. Why would you say that? I'm glad we're having fun. You know what? We need to have a source of fun. I am your source of fun. Become as Coca-Cola. Cocaine is Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. Just like orange cola, there's Coca-Cola. I can tell my heart beats faster when I have a Coca-Cola. It's like, a lady died from drinking too much Coca-Cola. What pistols do I have? Dance for us. I'm sitting down. I guess I can do a little dance, make a little love. Let's get down tonight. Eddie, what guns do you have? I trained with a 38. It's a 38 revolver. I've never fired it though. I need to take it out and fire it. I think you need to. You need to take your gun out and fire it. So you'll be familiar with it when you need to use it. Hold on a second, I'm missing some things. Your foot being purple. Yeah, I had open heart surgery, so they had to move around some veins. Every once in a while my foot turns purple. Bro, so boring, but I can't stop watching. Thank you for that. I guess that's a compliment. Yeah, you can't stop watching. You don't know what's going to happen. Somebody might crack a joke. 38-year-old. Yo! Sakuna. Sakuna. Is that a Hawaiian name? Sakuna? Or is it African for Sakuna Matata? The foot needs to go. No, I'm keeping my foot. I'm not a pirate. I'm going to hang on to my foot even if it's purple. What? Oh, that is the medication side effect. My brother-in-law is dealing with that as well. Oh, her whole calf. Wow. It's a side effect. I do remember you. I remember you. I think it's because of the blood flow. I notice now that I'm leaning to one side, I have better blood flow because I'm leaning to one side. This is the thing, a whole lot of nothing is happening, but in a weird way, it's interesting. A whole lot of nothing. It's a whole lot of nothing. Just a guy sitting here hoping that his solar panel is working. You can't, that's what I put in the, you can't help but watch. OMG, purple crows. Purple toes, purple crows. Oh, it's a fictional character. Okay. Jujutsu Kisin is a Japanese name. Okay. And his full name is Ryoman Sukanu. Peace proud. Peace around. Exactly. Me. It's Eddie's Funhouse in the garden and ready for your mom's mouth. Run, because about to be their house. Run, run. I came here 3 months ago and can't leave. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave Eddie's Funhouse. There's plenty of room at Eddie's Funhouse. It's all green screen. No, it's not. This is real. This is real. Imagination land. Anime nerd. Yes. I run into those. They are very much into anime. You know what? You can't go pluck a leaf. You can't go pluck a leaf from a green screen. I'm going to do that right now. Is that what you said? Green screen? It is all. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. That's what they tell you. I'm going to go pluck a leaf from my green screen. Do something random. Imagination. Imagination. That's pretty random. Do something random. Let's see. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bing-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bang-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bing-bang. I was not talking to you. I know where you are, Israel. I was talking to people in the chat. Okay. Doing doing time. I gotta go get it. I'll have to go get my doing doing. I think I'm gonna give up on this. Yeah. I'm just seeing. Yeah, this isn't working. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get my. This solar panel is not doing its job. I'll be back with the doing doing. I just made some Vietnamese coffee and almost nutted. Eddie knows what's up. Eddie knows what's up. I am disappointed in the solar panel. Gotta get up.
A whole lot of nothing. Wow. I give her a good mop and brush off. My mom goes to Static's house. Dad's back. Behave yourself. Behave yourself, kiddies. Daddy, Daddy. Look busy. That's right. Jesus is coming. Look busy. There we go. Now we have power. We'll see how much power. Where's your God now? Dad lets me talk like this in the garden. That's right. We are in the garden. We grow peace and happiness. The cops are coming. Quick, hide. Hide the cocaine. The healing power. Can I be mods? I want to be free labor. Unemployed. I'm unemployed. That's probably why. The doing power. That's right. Hide the cocaine in your nose. That's a good hiding place. Some people hide it in their rear. They hide it in their rear. I have to check the mail. I just remembered that. Today is Tuesday. The mail runs on Tuesday. Mules. There we go. They're called mules. I swear I'm farting lines of blow into my derriere, into my underwear. 3 balloons of coke in an uncomfortable place. That's a funny song. Stephen Lynch sings a song called 3 Balloons. You need a job. You should post your resume. Post your resume on your YouTube channel. That's dumb. I'll try it now. That's a bummer. I hate having to check the mail. Hi, it's Ryan. I am 8 and need to build my experience. G'day. Try sewing soccer balls. Or making shoes. You can make shoes. That's a good experience builder. Tonight we're having turkey and mashed potatoes. Turkey and mashed potatoes. I might even make some salad. Hello, Drake. Don't get high on your own supply. I don't see you. I can't see. Planting tulips. Tiptoe through the tulips. By the garden. Why don't you tiptoe through the tulips with me? Tiny Tim. Two lips. How many watched Dr. Demento? Did you ever watch or listen to? That was a radio show called Dr. Demento. He was featured in that Weird Al movie. It was I guess it was an autobiography. You need a job. Post your resume. What you can do is make a video of yourself reading your resume. I need a job. I need to make it out of the hood. Maybe you could start a baseball card business. Sell baseball cards. Or jerseys. Autographed jerseys. You'd have to have some startup capital. Get you some startup. Say, hey, I want to sell autographed jerseys. Basketball jerseys. Hockey jerseys. New jerseys. That's a creepy song. Which one? Oh, Tiptoe Through the Tulips? Sell crack. Don't sell your crack. Sell some crack. What was that guy, Bryan Cranston? Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad, that's a good instructional video. I guess the story was he had cancer and he was trying to raise money for his treatment. And he started making meth. Meth. People will do a lot of interesting things to get their meth. The healing power of the doing doing. Be sure to tip your host. You should tip your host. I did some math, and if people would tip me $5, if all of my subscribers would tip me $5 a month, I would do pretty well. Drake, you can mop and brush Me's mom if you like this weekend. Brush and mop. That's what I could do. I could help find people jobs for just $5 a month. I could probably help you find a job. What you could do is come onto my stream and just tell us about yourself. You know, where do you see yourself in 5 years? How do you handle stress? Do you have a vehicle? How long is your attention span? You're in jail? What? More doing doing? Make sure you include your name, address, social security number, and your mom's maiden name. That's too much information. Just have like your email address. Most people have your email address anyway. It's amazing how many people have my email address. How do they get my email address? So many people have my email address. We don't want any stolen identity or dignity.
There's just a whole lot of nothing. There's a whole lot of nothing going on here. And I can help people find their significant other for just $5 a month. Just pay $5. Come on, $5 a month? That's the cost of a pop and a candy bar. For the cost of a pop and a candy bar, you can find your significant other. Wow, I just went offline. Offline, how about that? Just go walking through the brush and pretend you are stalking Bigfoot. That would be nice. That's what I could do. Just put on some camo, get me a camouflage outfit, just walk through the woods. Say, I'm searching for Bigfoot. And then when people pass me by, or when I approach people, I can say, have you seen Bigfoot? I'm off to eat some Korean sushi from the front bum. What is Korean sushi? Let us know. Let us know in the comments. Is that like a Bronx cheer? Or a Colombian necktie? That's mentioned in that AC/DC song. Neckties, contracts, high voltage. Dirty deeds and the done dirt cheap. I'm off. Well, you have a great day. Have a great... And just think about Eddie's Funhouse. When you're going to get a piercing, when you're going to get an exam, just think of Eddie's Funhouse. To be physically examined, where fingers are involved, just think of Eddie's Funhouse. Fingers were involved. One guy told me I should make a channel where it's nothing but mics, and I will be Mike Almighty. There we go. Mike Almighty. And my tiny little nipples went to France. I like to do the cha-cha like a sissy girl. I like to do the cha-cha. That had some pretty good scenes. And I'm Bruce Nolan, and that's the way the cookie crumbles. It must be fun to make movies. It must be fun. And taxing. I'm all about fun. This is Eddie's Funhouse, damn it. We're going to tread upon serpents and scorpions today. If you believe in your heart. Hello, namaste, kese ho. This is Shobha. She is from India. Let's all give a great round of applause. Hamburgers and hot dogs too. I want to have a barbecue. Hamburgers and hot dogs too. I want to have a barbecue. That's from Tim and Eric. Tim and Eric, South Park, King of the Hill, my sources of entertainment. How's your mom? She's fine. She got her new hearing aids today. She has a new charger and everything. It's a lot better than those old hearing aids that you had to put batteries in. You had to keep putting batteries in the old hearing aids. Now you just put them on a charger.
She's going to go to my niece's graduation. My niece is graduating from college. She was going into nursing, but now business management or something like that. That was her thing. I was saying nursing is a hard job. Nursing can be a hard job when you're dealing with certain people. People who don't want to be in the hospital. People who have very low standards. Nursing can make you a lot of money. But then again, you have to deal with everything. Blood, urine, feces, cranky, poking people who don't want to be poked. It does. I'm pretty sure it pays better. Business, if you know how to set up a good business, you could start a franchise. You can have a chain of stores. It seems like hamburgers and coffee shops. If you can have a good coffee shop, I think you'll do all right. Or if you sell things adults buy, you just become a yuppie. Really, in business management or business, something about business. I forget exactly. But then my birthday's coming up. I wonder how my birthday will go. That's what I could put on my QR code, above my QR code. Tip me, it's my birthday. What aircraft is that? I don't know. It sounds like probably a crop duster. I live pretty close to an airport. All you have to do is head out to Taylorsville, and there's an airport, Georgia Airport or something like that, Dallas Airport. So yeah, we get lots of jet planes, propeller propelled. Oh, it'll go well. So Bart is still here. Where do you live, Bart? I think you told me once already. I forgot where you lived. The birthday. Yes, it'll go well. Maybe I'll have a something surprised. So something surprising will happen on my birthday. I'll have to repost my QR code. Tip me, so I'll have a happy birthday. I could buy a decent solar panel. I like that. I like that endless power. Springfield, duh. Bart lives in Springfield. Oh, that's a gentle breeze. What time is it right now? It's 3:51. I wonder what's going on with my phone. Why is it not charging? What's going on here? It's actually less. There we go. I think what it is I'm obsessing over it. I'm obsessing over the charging of my phone. I'm getting the law of diminishing return. When you want something bad, you'll get it real bad. You'll get it real bad. My lips hurt real bad. Yes, everyone, it's my birthday. Coming up. I'll be 57 years old. Give me $57 for my birthday. Then I'll be able to pay off everything. Like watching water boil. That's right. It's like watching grass grow. I got that 1,000-yard stare. I'm starting to get the 1,000-yard stare. I have ferns. You want to see my ferns? I have ferns. I got ferns. Oh shit, I hit the wrong button. There we go. Come on. There we go. Ferns. Fern gully. Oh golly. It's a fern gully. There we go. There's never a dull moment. Hey Vern. Jim Varney, that was his name, Jim Varney. He's the guy who did all those John L. Sullivan commercials. Ernest P. Worrell, that was his stage name. Ernest P. Worrell. That's a helicopter. A whirly bird. They call them whirly birds. This reminds me of Hawaii. I like days like this. It's cool, there's an overcast. Mele kalike maka is the thing to say. I love the... You did? You liked Ernest? He changed into a lot of different costumes. There was also a Saturday morning show. Ernest. They were really giving him a lot of publicity. Ernest goes to camp. Ernest joins the army, something like that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Vern? Hey, Vern. John L. Sullivan has super discount deals. I need an easy job. That's what I need. I need an easy job. He was the man back then. That's right, Ernest P. Worrell. Ew. Him and Pee Wee Herman. I know you haven't learned of I. I know you haven't learned of I. I'm sorry I took the money. I'm sorry I took the money. I'm not sorry I took the money. He worked with Cheech and Chong. I think that's how he got his debut. His debut with Cheech and Chong. Mecca lecca hi, make a hiney ho. Mecca lecca hi, make a chiny ho. It's been an hour and 35 minutes. Of course I had a break. I had to go get my doing doing. Large Marge sent you. Tell him Large Marge sent you. I'm going to have to watch that movie again. I like Big Top Pee-wee also. There was Pee-wee's Big Adventure and then Big Top Pee-wee. I think they made a third one too. That was a good show, Big Top Pee-wee. If ever you're sad, you should watch Big Top Pee-wee. Barnum and Bailey started that. They thought it would be easier to have their circus under a tent. I guess it was more cost effective. P.T. Barnum. Barnum and Bailey. There's a sucker born every minute. Barnum and Bailey. And then there was Robert L. Ripley. Remember Robert L. Ripley? Believe it or not. I've been to a couple of those museums. You know what I can do? I can go get the mailbox key and we can walk down to the mailbox. Tell them, large. Do I look pale? I think I look a little pale. Been there too. You been to the Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum where they have the shrunken heads? They have the two-headed lamb or something like that. I remember going to one of those when I was a youngster. Believe it? And then there was a show. Remember that show? That guy who was City Slickers? That guy was on City Slickers? He was the host of Believe It or Not. Believe it or not. St. Augustine. That's where you saw it? There's one in San Francisco also. San Francisco. Whoops, there goes another rubber tree plant. So it looks like it's just you and me now. Everyone else has fled. Like rats on a sinking ship. Like rats on a sinking ship. They all have fled. Sooner or later, love is gonna get ya. Sooner or later, love is gonna win. Keep believing that. Sooner or later. In Pier 21, I think it's what it's called. Pier 21. We went to Alcatraz Island around there. Alcatraz Island, you ride a ferry out to Alcatraz Island, and they show you around. I remember I painted a fence. I painted a guy's fence. His name was Dan. And I went to his backyard and I painted his fence for him. And that's how I raised the money so I could go to visit San Francisco. It was our youth group. I may have to leave as well. I am about to start a pest control treatment. Okay. Well, good to see you. I hope you had some fun at Eddie's Funhouse. I guess I'll go check the mail. When I go out to check the mail, it measures on the Richter scale. Or is it Richter scale? Maybe I should go get my snacks. I'm gonna go get my snacks. It's 4:01. What is going on here? It's like my phone is not charging. Peace be unto you. Peace. Looks like there's two people. It looks like there are two people. There's a whole lot of nothing going on. Somebody will say hi.
It's 9 o'clock. See you tomorrow. All right. Thank you for stopping by. They say all my flavors are guaranteed to satisfy. I'm usually passing by just around 11 o'clock. I never stop. I'm usually passing by just around 11 o'clock. And if you let me cool you one time, you'll be my regular stop. I just put my omelette in a Dixie cup. All flavors and push-ups too. I'm your ice cream man. Stop me when I'm passing by. They say all my flavors are guaranteed to satisfy. If you let me cool you one time, you'll be my regular stop. Chest pains. Why do I have to have chest pains? Chest pains. Mommy, why do I have chest pains? Why did you have to marry a man who also has heart disease? That's crazy. Our family is just a bunch of people with heart disease. My uncle on my dad's side, my uncle on my mother's side, and my dad and my mom. So that's a quadruple threat. People need to look into that. People need to look into, okay, if I get it on with this person, am I going to increase the chances of my kid having heart disease? If I and my husband have heart disease? If my husband and my brother and his brother have heart disease? Should I take the chance? Genetics. It's called eugenics. There needs to be more eugenics in genetics. More eugenics in genetics. We shouldn't have all these. We shouldn't have all this stuff going on. Preventative. You don't have to kill anybody. You don't have to kill anybody. Just prevent. Prevent. You can prevent a lot just by getting on with healthy people. Tongue. Time twister. Hello. Hello, Brian. Hello, Brian. How are you today? Can I offer you some Cool Whip? It's cool having named Brian. The Life of Brian. Have you seen that movie? I have seen that movie. Always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of death. Just before you draw your terminal breath. Sorry, I can't type today. All right. Well, at least you're trying. Some people don't even try. Oh, mosquitoes! I wish I could get a vacuum cleaner and just suck up all the mosquitoes. Have a vacuum cleaner full of a wet and dry vacuum cleaner, a wet and dry vac, so I could just suck up all the mosquitoes. Why are mosquitoes not extinct? There are so many animals that are extinct. I guess plants too. That's right. Suck up all the mosquitoes. Wow, they're swarming. Why? Why are they swarming? They want my blood. Why do they want my blood? They called my mom a vacuum when I was in high school. Not sure why. Oh, behave. Put some bug spray on. That stuff causes cancer. It's funny, like, what's that stuff? Roundup? Roundup is supposed to
put some bug spray. It's cancer causing. You're better off just being bitten by mosquitoes. I should do that. Just spray it. They only attack my shins. They only seem to attack the lower half of my shins. And my elbows. They love my elbows and shins. That's the target areas. Target areas. Elbows and shins. I'm like Death Star. They could fly right into my ear and my head would blow up. Is that true? If you shoot a man on his head, there's a place where you shoot a man on his head and it will blow up. I like those Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. It's been a while since I've seen those. Oh, there's a dog barking. That's what the dog sounded like that. Didn't he play at the Super Bowl? The Super Bowl? It's a Super Bowl. This is the sound they want to hear. This is the sound. They say it has healing powers. Just called out Dendrick. Dendrick. This is a good way to clear my mind. Just play the jaw harp. Edmund's birthday celebration. We should have a countdown. That's what I'll do. We'll have to count down how many days until my birthday. Any sound by you can heal me with. That's right, laughter. That was in Austin Powers, wasn't it? Yeah. I can cure you with laughter. It is the cure. It can also be the treatment. Laughter is the cure. Tickling is the treatment. Have you heard of tickle torture? You can actually kill somebody by tickling them. I shouldn't give people ideas. I should not give people ideas. I can cure you with laughter. Laughter is also my DS name. Really? DS. The murder weapon was his fingers. Your Honor, the murder weapon was his fingers. He tickled the man to death. That's all you have to do. That's diabolical. That's like killing somebody with an icicle. You can kill somebody with an icicle. If you stick them in the right place, all you have to do is let the icicle melt and there's no murder weapon. Why am I coming up with these ideas? I shouldn't be giving people ideas. Hi, it's Ralph. Ralph Bueno. Welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. I'm outside today. Tararabundier, I am outside today. Tararabundier, tararabundier. Hello, St. James. There's a whole lot of nothing going on. A whole lot of shaking going on. Oh, look at that, it's charging now. Well. Well. Tararabundier, tararabundier. Did you get yours today? I got mine yesterday. That's why I walk this way. Oh, that feels so good. The breezes. Yes, the breezes. Tararabundier, tararabundier. Tararabundier, did you get yours today? How are you doing? I'm doing all right. How are you doing? Danke, gut. Und Ihnen? Wie geht's? Willkommen. Ein Bier bitte. Dankeschön. Ein, zwei, drei, vier, fünf, sechs, sieben, acht, neun. Die Sonne scheint mir aus den Händen, außer brennen. Ein, here comes die Sonne. Zwei, here comes die Sonne. Sie ist ein großer Stern von allen. Here comes die Sonne. It's 4 a.m. in the Philippines. What are you doing up at 4 o'clock in the morning? Most people are sleeping. Most people are sleeping. 2 o'clock is the real 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock is the witching hour. The witching hour. 3 o'clock. Here comes die Sonne. Sie ist ein großer Stern von allen. Here comes die Sonne. Ah, 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 ah. Bestrafe mich, bestrafe mich, bestrafe mich. Du war mein Bestrafe sein. Du war mein Bestrafe sein. Du bestrafe mich. Bestrafe mich. I like that song. Heute treffe ich einen Herr. What state are you in? I am in Georgia. I am in Georgia. Crazy, but that's how it goes. Millions of people living as foes. Baby, it's not too late to learn how to love and forget how to hate. Mental wounds not healing, driving me insane. I'm going off the rails on this crazy train. One person conditioned to rule and control. The media sells it, and you live the role. Major baby, crazy. I'm living with something that just isn't fair. I'm going off the rails on this crazy train. You're going to Chicago soon. Chicago. Chicago. You're my kind of town. I went to the dropouts. I listened to cheap preachers. I listened to fools. I went to the dropouts who make their own rules. I'm going off the rails on this crazy train. Aren't we all? I know that things are going wrong for me. You gotta listen to my words. Yeah. Yeah. That'd be cool to be paid to sing. All you have to do is remember the words and know how to sing them. Know how to carry a tune. Carry a tune. I have 3 balloons of coke in an uncomfortable place. I'm sweating and I'm nervous and I need a little air. Swear I'm farting, lines of blow into my underwear from my derriere. There's nothing going on. 29%. Ain't nothing going on but the rent. There ain't nothing but going on but the rent. I can see through mountains, watch me disappear. I can even touch the sky, swallowing colors of the sound I hear. Am I just a crazy guy? Mama's gonna worry. I've been a bad, bad boy. No use saying sorry. It's something that I enjoy. Flying high again. Come on and join them. Oh no, oh no. Here we go now. There's nothing going on. There's 2 people watching. Always Coca-Cola. Much regards. Good day. Welcome again to Eddie's Funhouse. You want to go where everybody knows your name. Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away? Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. And they're always glad you came. You want to be where you can see your troubles are all the same. Did you close the recent live because of the cloudburst? It was like a little drizzle. It was like an apologetic drizzle that I thought was going to turn into something. But then the sun came out while I was inside. But now I'm outside again. Standish. Namaste. Kaise ho. Have some love from India. What are your thoughts on India versus Pakistan? I wish there were no wars. Why do we need wars? Wouldn't we much rather just have barbecues? Barbecues are worldwide. You can always go outside and have a cookout. Breed? Acu to attributed? What? Subscribed? Thank you for subscribing. Hello, Ethan. Wouldn't it be nice if we'd stop building machines of war? Wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice if we were older? then we wouldn't have to wait so long. Ed is subscribed to my YouTube channel. Yes, I am. I like to help people out. When I see you only have 2 or 3 subscribers, that's what I do. I'm the dude. That's what you call me. I'm the dude. The dude abides. I think we're all experiencing a death of the mindset. We need to stop thinking the way we used to. We don't need masters. We don't need rulers. We need to behave ourselves. You have, oh cool, 921 subscribers. Why is your channel called The Funhouse? Because that's what we do here. We have fun. Hi. You look like Dalen. Did you change your profile? Your profile? Are you profile? W answered bro. Answer what? Why? It's called, I just answered it. I said, because we have fun here. You did. Dalen changed his profile. He put his own picture up, or somebody's picture. I got to look real close to see. Because they're such tiny pictures. They expect us to see those tiny pictures. This is such a nice day. I could sit anywhere. And I don't have to worry about being cooked. Banana VR will be here in a minute. All right. W good. So hopefully people are telling people. Are people telling people that I exist? I have to let them know that I exist. There's a whole lot of nothing going on here. But you can't help but watch. I think I'll check the mail after this show is over. After this show has ended, I will go check the mail. It'd be nice if you got a text. If you got a text telling you, hey, you have something in the mail. Yesterday I went to the mailbox and there was nothing in it. Check the mail, bro. Check it now. I'll have to leave you sitting here. I don't want to leave you sitting here. I'm the babysitter. I'm the babysitter. Someone's got to kill the babysitter. Don't F with the babysitter. Have you seen that movie, Adventures in Babysitting, with Elizabeth Shue? That's all right. I won't leave. I'll do, is that a chimpanzee? What is that picture of? It looks like a little gorilla or something. Rovan says hi. Hey, it's hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, hey. That's what Rerun would say. Good times. Ain't we lucky we got 'em? Good times. Easy credit ripoff. Good times. Shucking and a jiving. Good times. Ain't we lucky we got 'em? I wish I could play songs. You can't do that. You can't do that on your live streams. They need to change that. People lip sync all the time. People play music all the time on their videos and shorts. Thank you for subbing. Thank you. Mahalo. Gracias. I can thank in different in spasiba. In Russian, it's spasiba. In German, it's Dankeschön. Everybody knows that. I think everybody knows that. Wow. Remember me from 2 weeks? I think I do. You probably changed your profile. Yes. It's time to have fun. That's why we call it Eddie's Funhouse. Or Eddie's House of Fun. Welcome to Eddie's House of Fun. Watch your step. I'll initiate you in... You will? You want to initiate? I'm not Italian, though. I heard you have to... Anyways, that might be a stereotype. I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to be initiated. I will have to honor that position. I sub to you. I already read that. Remember? Wow, you think I'm worthy? Worthy is such a position that I have. You have to go? All right. We'll have a pleasant day. That's a big responsibility. You have to show up when they tell you to. I listen to Mike Francese. Francese? Yeah. It's a good day today. I have to... Oh, I read that. Marcus read. Marcus Aurelius. That was a good emperor. Marcus Aurelius. And also Claudius. Claudius was a good emperor. There were a lot of crazy emperors. Nero. Who else? Caligula. Who was another one? Elagabalus. You know what? They used lead to treat wine. And I think lead and mercury, that's probably what made them crazy. Emperors. I guess we can sit peacefully. Peacefully and quietly. While the sun comes out. Can you see the sun is coming out? Here comes the sun, and I say, it's all right. Capo! There we go, capo. There was, what was another one? Padrino. That's how you say Godfather in Italian. Padrino. That's an interesting lifestyle. It's a lot of dedication. Do follow up your follow your dreams. Bye. Don't stop. And have a good day. Yes. You may or may not make it. Yeah. Yeah. It's not like it used to be. You know, like in the 70s, the 40s. I think Giuliani was one who changed all that. There was a lot of... I don't know why he was so bent. He was so... You would? That's a great responsibility. That is a great responsibility. You got to be careful. They call it the nod. Yes. You can't do without permission. I know too much. I better shut up. I can get myself into trouble. I know enough just to be dangerous to myself. Yeah. Ice. You know what? Some people got to be taken care of. Are you talking about, sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. I better stop right now. Yeah. And that's weird. It's, yeah. There's a lot of lineage. It goes all the way back to Italy and Sicily. And it's just organized, or an organization. It yeah, it is waste management. You got to take out the trash. Sometimes it makes the world a better place. You know, when you remove obstacles, sometimes there's obstacles, you know, and the quicker you take care of obstacles. It would be nice to go into a time machine. Sometimes they fight amongst each other, you know. Yeah, because there's different families. Did you know Al Capone did a lot of favors for us? If it wasn't for Al Capone, we wouldn't have uh, expiration dates on milk. I think one of his nieces got poisoned because of they had milk on the shelf too long. They say you can walk through any neighborhood, you know, where the Cosa Nostra is, and there's no crime. They know better. They know better because of waste management. I would probably get arrested for saying these. I loved, yeah, bumpies. They're called bumpies. Yeah. I know you can't speak freely sometimes. You know, it's all good-hearted stuff, but you might make people nervous. Yeah. But you know what? It's all from the heart. As long as it's from the heart, you know. I was telling my brother that. I think it was yesterday or the day before we were over dinner. I was saying some people are alive only because it's illegal to kill them. Think about that for a while. Some people are only alive because it's illegal to kill them. You know what? You're bringing stuff out of me. I think there needs to be, yeah. We got our guilty pleasures. That's what it is. I love. You love it when I'm going to do more of that. You know, I forget to smile sometimes. I get so deep into thought. They say thoughts. Yeah. What are your thoughts? Has anybody asked you that? What are your thoughts? You know? You want to know my thoughts? Yeah. Alcohol, tobacco, and firearms should be a store. Should not be a branch of the government. I think they're so scared of us. They say when a government is scared of the people, that's a government. But when they're not scared of the people, that's a tyranny. And I think we're scared of the government. We're scared of what they're going to do to us. We watch other countries and what they do there. And then they came for me. Remember that? I think it was a poem. They came for these people. Nobody did anything. They came for these people and nobody did anything. And then they came for me. I don't know. I think it's all about what we're thinking about. It's all about us, you know. I was looking up that word usurp. A usurper is somebody who takes power. They just take power. It's not theirs through force. We need to usurp. We need to be usurpers. We need to take power, you know. But you know what? People are afraid to die. They say everybody wants to go to heaven, but we're all afraid to die. But they say the body is designed to die. When you're about to die, certain things happen to our bodies, that prepare us for death.
You'll get the power. You deserve it.
Yes, you get the power you deserve. You do. And how you use that power, people always know. That's how they'll judge you, I think. How did you use your power? What did you do? You know? Did you make life better? You know what? People will give you more power. If you're a good user, a lot of us don't know. It's like being trained to be a king, being trained. I always go to Braveheart. You ever watch Braveheart? When he was trying to teach his son how to be a king, you got to be ruthless. Sometimes it's like being a king. It's good to be the king, but you know what? You got to watch out for people who will try to poison you.
I'm scared of spending time for nonsense. And yeah, it is, pay attention to nonsense. Am I actually smarter? Am I smarter now for doing this? When I listen to this guy, am I smarter now? And that's what we need to ask ourselves. Are you smarter now that you watched this movie, that you read this book? And then you go, I want that time back. Oh, by the way, I did you open an Instagram account and TikTok? No, I haven't. I'm trying to get this under control. It's slowly growing, and I think that's what's stopping me is my fear of starting other enterprises. We should get you over to there. I am 100% sure that I'll get 100,000 likes.
So you're talking about the TikTok? There's TikTok, there's Instagram. My nephew says he knows how to do that stuff. I'm really old school. I remember we didn't have cell phones, we didn't have laptops.
It's not a big deal. It's like sending shorts.
Yeah, that's what TikTok is. I think that's why YouTube started doing shorts. YouTube is kind of reflecting TikTok because it was so popular.
And you'll make...
Yes, that's what I need. I need a lot more money than now. I need what do they call those? I need a mentor. Somebody to mentor me on TikTok. Then maybe I can just put this on the back burner for a while. My new phone, I don't think I'll have to see if my new phone can take all that. I would like to do that. Lots of money. You could mentor me. How would we communicate? I'd have to give you my phone number or something. Just have I could probably put my email address or something. Yes, I'd like a mentor. I need somebody to show me the ropes. Show me the ropes and make sure I don't hang myself with one of them. Yeah. Well, I guess it's supper time.
If you get an Instagram, we can talk.
I'll have to see that. I might be talking to my niece. My niece probably has an Instagram account. That's what I need is one of those younger people to say, here's how you do it, Because sometimes I get stopped or I get stumped and I don't know how, like with the Patreon. My Patreon, I have that all set up, but I'm not sure I know all of it. I want to put videos in there, that only my subscribers can watch.
Tell me your email. It's only me.
It's actually I'll put my email in the description because it might be confusing because it's a play on my name. That's what I'll do. I'm going to go eat, and then what I could do is put my email look in this video in the description. I can have my email address, and we could probably cut through all the all the barriers. So I'm buying. Oh, really? In June? Thank you for that. I don't think you'll be disappointed. There's some T-shirts and stuff. There's a mug. I'll probably make some more pretty soon, as soon as I get encouraged. All right, well, let me do that now. I can go get my email ready. But if we promote your Patreon in Instagram, you could have 100 people buying your... Yeah! Then I'll have no financial worries. We'll do that. We'll take it step by step. So, yeah, let me get started with that. Yeah. We can be partners. All right, you have a great day then. We'll get on that.